Hey guys, it's time for another Our Faves series. This time, obviously, it's fall, so it's Our Faves for fall. We are doing another collaboration hosted by Walker of Olive Ave Nails, and a whole bunch of people are teaming up for this one, as usual. I'll have all of their links in the description box below, so be sure to check them out. We all took a lot of time to put these together, and it's super fun to see what everybody is enjoying this season. I'm notoriously bad at having so many colors for each season. I think my shortest season may have been summer or spring. I don't remember which. I think summer is where I forced myself to pare things down. And while I did that last season, this season I picked a few more just because this is my favorite time of year. I love all of the colors this time of year, typical or atypical, and so it's just a fun season for me. So I'm going kind of retro, and I stored all my faves in this cute little kit and caboodle that I've had forever. I've probably had this since I was 12 maybe. It's sparkly denim. Yay, 90s. So yeah, let's get into it. As always, disclaimer, a lot of these may be press samples, some may be purchased by me. Please assume they are press samples unless I state otherwise. That's just easier because right now I am swatching more press samples than I am my own personal collection just due to time, restraints. And so I will point out which ones I've purchased. So let's just go with a random color. Easy peasy. We have Zoya Elliott. This is a really pretty, deep blue cream. I super duper love Zoya's formula, and this was my standout color from their last collection. It's just really pretty, good formula, and a little bit different than what they usually release. They are known for their reds and purples and pinks, and I'm honestly a little bit tired of those, so getting a blue or anything different is super exciting. So big fan of Zoya Elliott. Up next we have Baroness X. This is Dark Side of Oz. I'm having a serious brain fart. Oh good, she put it on the label. This is the October Polish pickup color. It's obviously gone now. If there are leftovers, you might find one in a grab bag on her site. That's, I think, how most makers do polish pickup leftovers. I don't know if this will be like a polish pickup revival in the future. It may not. Really pretty flaky. It goes through this, a lighter color of ooh, I'm out of focus. There we go. This goes through, cold in this state, kind of a light leafy mid-tone green to, I can't remember if it goes lighter or if there's an in-between color. I definitely have swatches of this on the blog, but it has been a good month since I swatched it, so I can't remember. Up next, we have Rogue Lacquer. Ooh, this is gonna be real problematic today. This is Rogue Lacquer, and it is Mind Flare. Very, very pretty flakies. I don't know if it's gonna shift for you here. Kind of. This one's super pretty. And this is going to be available at the indie shop, which I believe happens, I feel like when this post goes live, it'll be happening as you're watching this potentially. Sorry. This is a limited edition color for Stranger Things and the indie shop. So weird, we're out of focus. There we go. So it will be available at the shop guaranteed. There may be leftovers. It's not a promise. So if if you super want this polish, you should find somebody to pick it up for you soon. Up next, we have 2 Glam Polish colors from the Halloween Horror Shop event. So these may or may not still be available. I haven't checked recently. This post went live and then I believe I was preparing to go on vacation, so I did not keep up with the sale when it happened. So they may not even be in stock at this point. These were both limited release, but we have Glam Polish Urban Legend. It's a really nice flaky and kind of a taupey gray base. It's got a real lovely pink shimmer to it. And of course, hollow glitter. And then the other one from this event was called 3-4 Better Lock Your Door. And it's kind of a pumpkin-y orange with flakies and hollow. And it's a very lovely shade of orange for this time of year. Going back a little bit further, I have 2 top shelf lacquer colors. These were from her fall collection. I believe it released back in September. I feel like that's about right. Anyway, this one is Back to the Boozix. It's a really nice like charcoal gray hollow, very sparkly. And it's also got like a micro flecks in there. I believe they're blue. And then the next one is called Thrown Under the Booze. This is a nice kind of pumpkin-y orange. It's also a hollow. And has the same kind of flecks in it. Up next, I have 2 Scofflaw nail varnish colors. You know that they are not always seasonal, but I super love them anyway. And these actually happen to be reasonably fall colored. And yeah, so we have Sour Gummy Mousse. It's a super pretty gray crelly base with green and blue and silver glitter. Just lovely, and her labels are always super fun. And then the next one is Fleabag. This is like a darkened green kind of base with blue glitters. It's kind of hard. This one's getting really washed out. And there are swatches of this one on my blog for sure, as the same with the other color. I don't know, my phone's washing that one out big time. But these are both part of her fall collection, which I think it already launched. Yeah, I'm still vacation brain, I'm sorry. I know all of the dates are definitely on the blog, I just don't have them in front of me right now. Next up is actually one that I purchased at the Portland Indie Shop. This was one of my first colors with the brand, and I was super peer pressured into this. Shout out to Oksana of The Polished Koi on Instagram and Facebook. She got me into Bee's Knees nail lacquer, and now I love them. I don't have a ton of colors from them. I think I bought 5 at the shop, and I'm loving everything I have so far. So this one is Lambent. I don't know the reference. Maybe some of you do. But it is this super pretty, like ugly mustard with a really great green shimmer that's not quite wanting to come out. Oh, there we go. And I really just love ugly yellows like this. And you can kind of see it goes to like a pinkish shimmer as well towards the bottom here. But they also do really cool labels, like if you're into the fandom, they always match, and I super love that. So yeah, Bee's Knees, I know they're not a super new indie, they are new to me indie, and I am quite enjoying them. Okay, and another one that, so let me roll back. I swatched briefly for Moonshine Mani for the February polish pickup when I did all of the colors for the shop, or not all, but like I was one of 2 bloggers. And I super loved her colors, and I bought a couple after that. And then I met her at the indie shop and bought more colors because I love her stuff, and seeing it in person is really unmatched. I feel like it's harder to know if you'll like something online sometimes because swatchers can vary so much, and I super understand that. But seeing things in person and meeting the maker is super fun, and I couldn't resist. So I bought more from Moonshine Mani back then. And then shortly after, she asked me if I'd like to swatch, and I was very, very excited to say yes. So I have 6 Moonshine Mani colors to share with you all. And it's not because I'm a new swatcher for her, it's because I super love her colors. And while I am swatching for her, I have a ton of her colors that I purchased that are in my queue to make it on the blog. I just don't have time right now. So big time fan, super happy to be working with her. So I have a ton of those to share. And I'm looking for a good order to share these in and kind of sorting them around. So I will do it like this. Let's start out with Colonel Mustard. Maybe. There we go. Super pretty. Yet again, ugly, kind of yellow mustard. And it's got, and my phone's really washing it out, but really pretty iridescent color shifting flakies. They go to orange and kind of a green, as you can see on the bottom. Just super duper pretty. Very good, ugly, pretty kind of fall color. Which is funny because if you had asked me how I felt about yellow about a year and a half ago, I would have told you it's awful. And I blame Amanda from Fashion Footing for getting me hooked on ugly yellows because I just never gave them a chance. I guess I had too many poor formulas or whatever early on, and so I hated the formula, which then made me hate the color. But I've fallen hard for ugly yellows. And I'm sorry, that's a super ridiculously long explanation. Buy the yellow, it's great. Next up, I have from the same collection, the Get a Clue collection. This is Mr. Body, and it's a very deep, like black charcoal jelly packed with all of those color shifting flakies. It is like fall in a bottle as far as I'm concerned. I wore this one for full mani. I made it matte. I might have done nail art over it. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I'm hoping I get to wear this one again this season soon. Up next, we have from the Get a Clue Part 2 collection, which I think I published a week ago Friday, is called The Knife. This is another really pretty flaky topper, and it shifts a whole bunch of colors. This is blue and orange here. Let me see if I can find that angle. It's harder not under my nice lighting. But this one changes to like a purple and green. It's really unreal and very unexpected. I did not expect the color shift that came from it, and I was so pleased with it. So yet again, this is The Knife, and it goes really nicely over quite a few of the Get a Clue Part 1 collection colors. So the next one I have is from Project Dupe It. It's called Roses Are Red, Zombies Are Green. This is a Zombie Zest dupe. That was a China glaze color that was super popular either last year or within the last few years. I don't have the original color to compare, but I super duper love this dupe. It's my shade of green, and it's got that really lovely color shifting shimmer that goes from like blue to purple and pink, and I don't know if it's Aurora shimmer, but it's a nice one. And then finally, I have the September Facebook exclusives for Moonshine Mani. These are very much kind of fall inspired or Halloween inspired by, I think it was sprinkles. And so we have Booyah. It's a white crelly with a whole bunch of really pretty matte and neon glitter in it. And then the one that complements it is called Cackles and Confetti. And this one is a hollow topper with that same purple and green and black and white glitter. So yeah, 16 colors later, and we have my faves for fall. Some greens, some yellows, some grays, definitely some hollows and some glitter, and one cream. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I super love doing these and would love to hear what you want to see next. I'm just doing regular swatches right now. I'm hoping to fit in some Halloween nail art, but because I was gone earlier this month, I haven't had a chance to do any, and it's pretty late in the month, if I'm being honest, for all of that. So hit me up, drop me a comment, and let me know what you'd like to see. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in that next video.